Hi, my name is Vishal and I'm a senior trainer in multimedia education. I have 18 years of industry experience and let's get started with the video. Hello guys, welcome back in this video. Let's see the upper part of the leg. Okay, so I'm again trying to work closely with the reference and also the anatomy at the same time. So keeping that in mind, we can tweak a little bit work which we have done in the last video. Okay, so I'm going to match the reference here with the outline and then extrude that with the reference here. So I'm going to scale it and then match it with the reference. Okay, in both the views it has to be done. So let's add some lines here. So I'm using this multi-cut tool and then just dividing this model. Okay, so once that is done, okay, let me go to the shading and then use a default material and then switch on the wireframe on shaded mode and then use the slide edge tool to arrange it uniform. So I'll just use this tool called sculpt tool and then just relax these lines. At this point I could see the density of the lines is very low here, so I need to add some lines and also work closely with the anatomy. Okay, so before that just try to put this volume intact in both the views, front and side view. Okay, so let's start working on some anatomy. Okay, so I'll just go to the display polygons and enable the back face culling so that I may not see the faces which are there in the background. And we have three different muscle groups here mentioned in the drawing itself. So this muscle here is basically called as vastus medialis. Okay, vastus medialis, and then we have this one is vastus medialis, and then I'm referring this PDF with me. I would like to bring that to you. Okay, so we have this pink color is vastus medialis, which is this one. Okay, and then we have this rectus femoris, which is here, rectus femoris, and then we have this green color muscle, which is vastus lateralis. Okay, these are the three major muscles which are showing up in the front view. And then we have sartorius muscle, okay, which is sartorius muscle, sorry. And we have one more detail here, which is tensor fascia latae, which is here. Then we have a bony landmark here, okay, which is greater trochanter. Okay, this is another volume. Then we have gluteus medius muscle. In the last video we did gluteus maximus. Okay, so this is gluteus medius. Okay, and then okay, this all are the key muscle groups which are basically showing up. And then you see slight cavity here, even you can feel yourself, you get a cavity, that's a slight deep muscle. And it's not as superficial as these 3-4 muscle groups, so they are not very much clearly seen until an extreme pose you do. Okay, so we have patella, which is the knee cap, I can say, here. So we'll try to recreate this using our reference and this PDF reference which I am right now having with me. Okay, so vastus muscles are two here. One is in the center side, which can be medialis, and which is outside is lateralis, and between that is rectus femoris muscle, and then we have the sartorius muscle. So we need to work that way. So as you saw, we have done a lot of work on the lines just to get the volume and to get where we are heading. Now it's time to adjust the points here, just for the sake of the muscle flow. So I'm going to draw these lines here, okay, like that, and then start tracing them with the reference here. Okay, so it is almost starting from the side here. So what I need to do is I need to slightly take it till that point where the pelvic bone is. Okay, so let me take it little bit more far, close to that pelvic bone, like that. Okay, it should take the flow of the pelvic bone here. I'm going to move these points, okay, to the reference again. Pelvic bone is here, so I'm going to move this, okay, and then you have the external oblique there. Again, I want to match the reference like that. So I'm going to take this line a bit forward there, like that. So that line is generally should go to the side of the knee, inner side. Okay, that line is one important line to achieve the muscle creases. Okay, and we will add a very parallel line here. So I'm using the slide edge tool and then start adjusting them. I will delete this line and then take it forward. Okay, so you've got that line, the sartorius muscle, which is starting from the pelvic bone here on the side and all the way goes to the side of the patella and below the patella there. So that's the main landmarks and the journey of this muscle group. And now we have latus medialis. This is the muscle and I'm going to connect it. So it should be let's say directly connecting here. So I'm going to slide, okay, slide this slightly a little bit in, and then connect it there. So it's below the thigh here, so it should not pop from there or somewhere. It's almost on the mid of the thigh. And then I will add a line here which can define this nice roundness, and then select the faces. Okay, and I'm going to extrude it by pressing Ctrl E, scaling, and then just slightly moving it. And then I will be moving this line also outside. Okay, and take care of this positions especially. I'll be adding a line in the middle of this sartorius muscle, and slightly give that volume to it. Okay, you can bring up the volume slightly for this muzzle. Don't worry about what's happening at this phase, as I always tell you. Just focus, keep doing, and then when we start building it up, it generally fixes itself. So I will be taking this line, okay, close. I just try to disconnect this line here so that I'll not have any issues there, and I'm going to connect it here. So merge them and then start building the rectus femoris muscle. Just try to give that shape for that muscle. Then I would like to break the shape and then give that nice volume like that. So I will be selecting these faces, okay, press Ctrl E to extrude them, and then scale it, and then move it like that. Don't worry what you are actually getting at this phase, just try to keep doing it. As you keep progressing on your model, you get some clarity on things like what's going correct and what's not going correct. Okay, so we have this muscle, which is gluteus medial muscle. So this is gluteus maximus and gluteus medius. Okay, so from pelvic bone it is touching this bony landmark, as I told you. So we'll just try to recreate that, and then we get some clarity on this area. So I'll just go to the side view. Okay, it's not clearly visible. So we have this lines. I'm just deleting these lines for clarity. Let me just give an idea what is happening here. So this is all gluteus maximus, okay, and then we have gluteus medius muscle flowing this way, okay. That's one thing, and then we have one more muscle group here. So we need to create one group of muscle here, and another one is here, another one is here, okay, with some pinch there. So let's try to recreate this. Okay, so I'm going to delete these lines, and then I need to keep this existing vertex points in mind and then adjust accordingly. Keep exploring where this can actually fit into. Okay, so I'm going to select a point here where all lines will pinch down there. Maybe you can try extruding there and then just move it, and then start connecting the lines there. So use the multi-cut tool and then start connecting them. And then start building that flow. Okay, so I'm going to delete this line here and delete this line, and then start adjusting this I use a soft selection and then just move this point a little bit down. Like that, and okay, that are the lines which I'm expecting. I'm just using the sculpt tool and then just here relax them. Sometimes when we apply relax it doesn't work, and the reason could be you might have selected any vertex and it didn't got deselected there. So relax them as we thought. So I'll be adjusting this polygons a little bit. So we have a few lines coming up there, so we can take them forward. And then connect it there like that, so that ends up there. No problem, we can fix that by taking more further. I just quickly adjust these points. Make them more uniform. I use the relax tool and then just relax them. I use this multi-cut tool and then start connecting that lines like that. So here we have a line which need to be connected. So when I'm taking this, it's going all the way up, so I just connect there with a triangle. Now I'm going to put these lines down. And then start putting the harden edge tool. So this is a rectus femoris muscle which has to create that cavity. So we have one line which has to be connected there. So as I told, you may end up in triangles, but these triangles will be fixed later, don't worry. Okay, this faces what we have here. Some issue with the backface culling, so I'm going to deselect. I'm just checking with the reference here whether it's going the correct way or not. Okay, I'm selecting these faces here and I'm going to extrude them. Okay, so you have if you could see this lateralis muscle all the way coming here, and we have this muscle which is basically tensor fascia latae. They are all, you know, blending into a single volume, and it's taking that nice curve. So I'm just trying to keep it into a one single muscle group. Okay, so that one and the lateralis muscle. So I press Ctrl E to extrude them and scale it first and then move it outside. You might be thinking why I have not selected that. It's quite simple. I'm going to make it rounder. Like that. Okay. And start relaxing this lines. Here it should blend with the, I mean, it should not create a separate crease there. So one line can be easily fixed here because there's a triangle, and then this line has to go, and then let's see what is going to happen there. I'll be using the relax tool and then just relax them. Like that. So we'll just fix this into proper quad loops. So I'm going to connect them. And then that's a quad loop. You can maybe select them, extrude, and then just keep that loop there. You can use the relax tool and then good to go. So we have this circular loop, so I need to connect that line and then try to add a line there. Again, I'll be thinking about that lines later, where it's going and all. Right now I'll concentrate on this area. As things are becoming very narrow there, you can generally blend it into a triangle and fix that later. Again, use relax tool. Relax tool is my favorite tool because it generally releases the stress in the lines. and that's really important for me. There's so many lines going and stopped here. That can be fixed, don't worry. So let me sign this blend and then check how this model is looking. Okay, if you feel that it's too bulgy because of the upper body, then you can use this soft selection and then slightly make it more in. Keep him toned there. You can also try using soft edge and then see how things are going on there. Okay, if you don't want him to be like flexing his leg muscles and all that becoming more strong, you can use the smooth brush there and generally keep him very toned. I mean, not that muscular as it should be. Okay, keep him very calm. Here this pelvic bone is again too hard. You can relax them. You can use grab tool and then try to work on the major push pulls. Generally you will have a slight cavity there, and here also we'll have this nice cavity. This line I'm going to snap it because I've used the grab tool and it generally opened up this gap. Okay, that's how it generally looks. We have on the back side, you should able to see there is a split in the center and there's a cavity here, and majorly again at the bigger blocks you can generally split in this center and then take a gap here. Unless until we build this area, we can't really progress forward with what is going to happen here. So we'll do that in the next video. Okay.